Hey guys, it's Monica at Academic Phoenix Plus, and we have come a long ways. We have skin, we have lipstick, we have eyeliner, we have eyeshadow, and so much more. So pretty awesome. We've come a long ways. Let's go ahead and bring this into Maya. So the first thing we're going to do is go to File, Export Textures. It's up to you what type you want. I'm going to go ahead and keep it at PNG and just kind of place it somewhere you're going to find it. I'm going to place it in my 3D files. So give me a second. Going to place this in my source images. I might want to create a folder just called Substance so that in case I want to keep it separated, go ahead and select folder. It's going to export the eyes and the head. So perfect. We can take a look at the output template. Over here, we have Arnold AI Standard. Go ahead and click on that, which is going to create a Arnold AI. So we have metalness, we have roughness, we have normal, height, and emissive. Really don't need emissive, so if you wanted to, you can just get rid of it because there's nothing really glowing. But if you want to keep the rest, that's perfectly fine. This is what it's going to look like when it's going to export. It's going to say female, head, eye, base color. So again, it keeps all the information from the model's name and all that stuff, which is fine. It's going to export as 2048. And let's go ahead and export. Let it do its thing. And we are ready to go into Maya. All right, I'm going to assign a new material. Let's go to AI Standard Surface. This is going to be the skin shader. Let's go to color, click on the little checker, go to file, go to folder. Here's my substance, and I'm choosing my base color. Oops, that's the eye. Let's go for the head. Interesting look. Press the number 6 on your keyboard, and there she is. How about we see her now in all her glory? Let's create a light, Arnold light, physical sky, and let's render. Now she's going to be very glossy. She's going to be very glossy, but you can see that everything is working. So that's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Go back to their skin. Go to the skin shader. We do have metalness because we do have makeup. So let's go to File, little folder. Let's grab the metallic. There we go. And one of the things we need to do is make sure that you open up color balance and turn on alpha is luminance. Let's take a look. So a little hard to tell, but she should have a little bit of metalness around her eyes and her lips. We have roughness. Let's click on this little checker, file, folder. Let's go ahead and choose roughness. Let's see what that looks like. It's always fun kind of watching all the things working together. So you can see that she's kind of lost a lot of her glossiness. Let me close that because I need to turn on alpha is luminance. She's still very shiny. So I may have to look into that. But again, I'm just plugging in the maps right now. Let's go into geometry. Let's click the bump map. Click on that little folder, file, click on bump value. We're actually going to be using tangent space normal. So choose tangent to space normal. Open up Arnold, flip the R, click on that value, and let's go ahead and choose normal. Don't forget to change this to raw. And there we go. So we can see now we're getting some nice information. She's really shiny. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back again. And let's take a look at, I feel like my roughness. I want to see, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to go into my effects and invert and see what type of effect I get. So all her color fades. It's probably not what I want, but I just wanted to see if I could kind of calm it down. Exposure-wise, you can decrease the exposure. So if you want to, you can kind of calm that color down a little bit. You can also kind of calm down the diffuse. There's a couple of ways you can kind of control your texture using the color balance. Another way you can also control it is through color. So if you want to, you can kind of fade it away, and then that's going to help. So I'm going to go ahead and restart Arnold just because sometimes you need to increase it, and she's really specular. So it's probably her roughness. And just kind of increase. So instead what I'm doing is increasing my exposure, which is kind of making it a little bit brighter. And then just kind of playing around with the attributes, trying to calm that brightness. So there we go. That's more what I'm looking for, is a little bit of color. I don't want her to be shiny. I want her to have a little bit of. So I'm going to go in, Just kind of bring that in. So now she's looking a lot better. So again, I can go back, go to my metalness. I can try doing the same thing. I can decrease this so I can bring some of the metal in. And you just kind of play around with the attributes. Cool. I am going to be turning on subsurface scattering. So turn on subsurface scattering a little bit. I am going to plug in the subsurface color as her skin. So I'm going to grab her base color and then see what results I get. Whew. I forgot that I have to go in here and kind of change this to kind of like a blood red. Something like that. And then, of course, reduce the scale and I want to decrease it. So I just want a hint of it. I don't want anything too profound. Something like that. Just a little subsurface. Subsurface always makes things look a little cooler. Maybe go a little darker in the red, just so that she looks a little bit more alive. So now she's looking a little bit more alive, which is good. It will help if we add eyes. So let's go ahead and assign a shader. So I'm going to grab both eyes, assign a new material. Let's go ahead and attach an AI standard surface. Again, we're going to choose a file. We're going to choose the base color. And you'll notice that I made a mistake. I sometimes do this. The problem is that I attached the color to the specular. So if I render, I'm going to get like a really cool specular on her eyes, but it's not really what we want. So right click, break the connection, change that back to white. Scroll up to base, click on this, click on file, click on that little folder, and then we'll choose the eye color. There she is. Let's go ahead and render her. Cool. We want to make sure that that specularity is nice and tight, so I'm going to make that smaller. Maybe rotate the camera a little bit. There it is, so we can get the nice little highlight. And there you go. We have created all of the textures for this human skin. We have subsurface scattering, we have metalness, we have roughness, we have normal maps, we have so much. And look at the difference now. Before she was all grayscale, and now she's looking, well, human. She is missing, there's things I need to fix. For example, I'd probably go in Photoshop and fix this, or I could, she needs hair and she needs eyebrows and things like that. But in general, that is a tutorial on how to export textures from Substance Painter into Maya and render it and connect it all together. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video tutorial. It's a whole series. It was a lot of fun to create. Of course, there's areas that I need to improve on. I could add a little bit of bump map on her, or a little bit of height on her vein, or there's a, I can give her more pores and give her freckles and all sorts of things that make a human. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how to quickly create skin texture using Substance Painter. We did get into makeup a little bit, but that's kind of fun, and then bring it all into Maya. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and please share. And if you make anything cool using this tutorial, please tag me in social media. I would love to see it. That's a really great joy for me, is to actually see work from people that watch my videos and then post it in social media and tag me. I just get so excited when I see that. So I would love to see more. So thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have any questions by leaving a comment. And again, don't forget to take a look at academicphoenixplus.com. You can sign up for my newsletter to find out what's going on. You can also get free downloads, free tutorials, free ebooks, and so much more. So take a look at academicphoenixplus.com. Again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.